everybody, Rochelle here from Quebec, CICHLID. Today, I'm going to teach you how to fix nitrate problems in your aquarium. So stay tuned. Thank you for joining me. Before we get started, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel. I have posted plenty of fish videos over the past years and there are plenty more to come, so make sure not to miss a single one. If you don't know me, my name is Rochelle and I own a local fish store in Terrebonne, Quebec. That is right outside of Montreal. And we're open to the public, so if ever you're from around, don't hesitate to stop by. Enough business. Now let's get back to your aquarium and probably your problems. Nitrate is a good indicator of how your aquarium is polluted. The more you have, the more fish health problems you might have. This is the most common problem I've noticed while helping my clients out with unhealthy fish. So where does nitrate come from? Well, nitrate comes from the biological load in your water. Fish waste, uneaten food, dead plants, etc. The more fish you have, the more potential nitrate they will generate. If not taken care of regularly, nitrate builds up in the aquarium and it can get your fish very sick. It's a slow killer. It can take 3, 6, 12 months, depending on your bioload and how much you feed. Most people I've met with nitrate problems don't believe they did anything wrong because it worked until now. Well, just because it's been working doesn't mean it's sustainable. All animals need to be taken care of, and this includes your fish. If you see that your fish are acting sluggish, test your water. If you have over 40 ppm of nitrate, chances are that your fish are struggling with nitrate poisoning. So how do we get rid of nitrate? Well, there's no magical way of getting rid of nitrate or any product on the market. You're going to need a lot of elbow grease. Water changes are your best line of attack for tackling these problems. Remove the polluted water and add fresh water from your tap. Get it to the right temperature, remove the chlorine with tap water conditioner, adjust the water parameters, like your pH, GH, KH, with the appropriate products if necessary. If your nitrate is below 40, ideally below 20, a 25 to 35 weekly water change should suffice to keep your aquarium clean. This is the normal water change habit that you should have. Once a week, 25% about. If your nitrate is between 40 ppm and 100 ppm, do a 50% water change for 2 days in a row. This should help reduce your nitrates drastically. If your nitrate is above 100 ppm, you're going to have a lot of work to do. Do a 75% water change the first day, a 50% water change in the following days until you reach an acceptable level of nitrate, under 40 ppm about. While doing these drastic water changes, don't siphon out your substrate or clean your filter. That'll just kill all the bacteria in there. If there is detritus or on the trash on the substrate, well, of course you can siphon it out, but don't go deep into it to avoid dislodging the beneficial bacteria that lives in it. Once you've fixed those exceptional problems, then you can get back to regular water changes. So obviously your fish eat and poop, so there will always be nitrate in your tank. You can't just do a water change every 6 months and think that you're good to go. So you're going to have to get into some good habits. The normal amount of water changes to do is 25% every week. Of course, this depends on what kind of aquarium you have, but this is what 90% of people need. Test your nitrate, and if it rises too quickly during the week, you might want to either make bigger water changes, and frankly, if it's raising a lot within 1 week, you're probably feeding too much. If your nitrate is low by the end of the week, well, maybe you can do water changes every 2 weeks. It's probably because you don't have any fish or you're not overfeeding. It really depends on you. If you are feeding normally and your nitrate still rises a lot, what you can do also is skip 1 day in the week. Give your filter a little break. And if you're feeding frozen food, keep in mind that they pollute a lot more than pellets or flakes. So if you're doing it every day, maybe do it more occasionally and adjust your water changes to your needs. My final piece of advice for nitrate problems is don't use filter floss. Oh, I hate that so much. Unless you're diligent and change it often, it usually gets clogged and becomes a wasteland for your fish waste. That stuff is nasty. Also, if it's left clogged for long periods of time, it can create a strain on your filter's motor, and that could break your filter in the long run. I've seen it happen. So in conclusion, good habits go a long way. Make a ritual of changing your water weekly, and you shouldn't encounter any of these problems. But if you do, well, at least you have this video to help you out. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have you ever encountered any nitrate problems? And if you did, what worked the best for you, and do you know why they happened? Everybody's situation is different. So write your story down in the comments section. I can't always get to answer it right away, but I love reading your stories, and I always do. If you want more fishy content in between my videos, well, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, on TikTok, and I have a great website where you can shop online and see all the fish I have for sale. I own a local fish store in Terrebonne, Quebec, so if you're from around, just come by, we're open to the public. If you like this fabulous CICHLID Geek t-shirt, they're available in my Teespring store. Fish Geek is also available, and every shirt you get really helps me, encourages me to continue doing what I'm doing. So thank you to everyone who supports me in my Teespring store, in my YouTube channel, and in my actual physical store. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye!